Good morning, students. Now I am going to discuss about matrices. The matrices are having important applications in mathematics. Matrices was found by English mathematicians Sylvester and his friend Sir Arthur Cayley. Now, the definition of matrix. Matrix is an arrangement of elements or numbers in rows and columns enclosed by these brackets, either closed bracket or open bracket. For example, if we consider the matrix A, matrices are usually denoted with capital letters of English alphabets, capital A, capital B, capital C, capital M, capital N, like this. Suppose consider a open bracket. So these are elements of the matrices. If we consider Mn numbers, the first row first element is A11, the first row second element is A12, the first row third element is A13, the first row last element, that is A1n. It is first row like this, first column A11, first row first column first element, first row second column first element, first row third column first element, first row nth column first element. So these are rows and these are vertical lines are columns, horizontal lines are rows. Now coming to second row, A21 second row first element, A22 second row second element, A2n second row last element which belongs to nth column. Like this manner we will arrange the numbers or elements. Last row, AM1 which denotes nth row first element, AM2 nth row second element, and the last element is AMN nth row last element which belongs to nth column. So Mn numbers are arranged like this manner. So it is known as matrix A is of order m by n. So here order is important because each and every matrix having order. Here we are considering Mn numbers which are arranged in m by n ordered matrix as a rectangular array. So m by n which denotes the matrix having m rows and n columns. The matrix having m rows and n columns. And each number of the matrix is denoted with element of the matrix. Suppose if we take a general element, that is Aij. Aij is a general element of the matrix which denotes ith row jth column element. The general element is ith row jth column element is Aij. This matrix can be usually taken as a simple form as A equal to matrix of Aij which is of order m by n, where m denotes the number of rows and small n denotes the number of columns. Once again, write down the definition. Matrix, definition of matrix. If some elements or numbers arranged in a row or in a row and column using the brackets or enclosing the brackets, enclosed by the brackets, precise closed bracket or open bracket, is called matrix. So it is the matrix A. So we can take it as example for the matrix. Each number is denoted with element of the matrix, And order of the matrix is defined as number of rows, cross symbol, number of columns. If there are m rows and n columns, then it will be denoted as m by n. So it is the symbol of the order of the matrix, usually taken as English letters of alphabets as matrices. That is, A is matrix of Aij, which is of order n by n. So it is about definition of matrix. Now we will see the types of matrices. So we are having the different types of matrices. Types of matrices. Square matrix. In a matrix, if rows and columns are equal, then it is called square matrix. Suppose A is matrix of 2, 3, 4, 5. So here the number of rows are 2 rows and the number of columns, that means vertical lines, are 2. So matrix having order 2 by 2. So here the number of rows and columns are equal, so that the matrix is called a square matrix. Another example. So it is also a matrix having order 3 by 3, because the matrix having 3 rows and 3 columns. If the number of rows and columns are equal, then the matrix is called a square matrix. So square matrix definition, write down: a matrix in which the number of rows and columns are equal is called square matrix. Examples. Next one is a rectangular matrix. The definition is: a matrix which is not a square is called rectangular matrix. That means, in a matrix the number of rows and columns are not equal is known as rectangular matrix. For example, matrix of 1, 3, 5, which is of order, matrix having only 1 row and 3 columns. The matrix order is 1 by 3. Whenever we take the matrix, don't forget to write order. So order is the important to the matrix. So it is of order 1 by 3. So matrix having 1 row and 3 columns. So it is the row matrix which having 1 row and 3 columns. Here rows and columns are not equal, so the matrix is known as rectangular matrix. Another example. The matrix of 1, 7, 3, 2, 4, 5. It is of order 2 by 3 because 2 rows are used here and 3 columns. The matrix order is 2 by 3. So here also the number of rows and columns are not equal, so that the matrix is known as rectangular matrix. So the definition of rectangular matrix is: a matrix which is not square is called rectangular matrix, or A matrix in which the number of rows and columns are not equal is called rectangular matrix. Now another definition, row matrix. So what is meant by row matrix? For example, a matrix which having only one row is called row matrix. A matrix which having only one row is called as row matrix. So here the order of the matrix is having only one row, 4 columns. Matrix order of A is 1 by 4. Matrix having only one row and 4 columns. Another example, C. So it is of order 1 by 5. So it is known as row matrix. Matrix which having only one row is called as row matrix. Another example, so it is also matrix having one row, 2 columns. Since the matrix having only one row, so it is called as row matrix. So write down the definition. A matrix which having only one row is called as row matrix. Now another definition, column matrix. So what is meant by column matrix? A matrix which has only one column is called as a column matrix. Example, so here the matrix having only one column, so that it is known as column matrix. It is of order matrix having 4 rows and 1 column, so that it is known as a column matrix. Having 4 rows and only one vertical line, so that the matrix order is 4 by 1. So it is known as a column matrix. Another example, so it is of order 2 by 1. Since the matrix having only one column, so it is called as a column matrix. Row matrix and column matrix. Row matrix means matrix having only one row is called as row matrix. If the matrix having only one column, then it is called column matrix. Next one is a zero matrix. Zero matrix or null matrix. Example, the matrix O, generally denoted with O. Here we can observe each and every element of the matrix is 0, so that the matrix is known as zero matrix. A matrix which having all elements are zeros, then it is called zero matrix or null matrix. It is usually denoted with symbol O. Next one is a real matrix. A matrix which having real numbers as elements of the matrix, then it is called real matrix. Complex matrices means a matrix which having the complex numbers as elements of the matrix, then it is called complex matrix. Now coming to another definition, so that is diagonal elements. Of the matrix. Diagonal elements of the matrix. For example, so if we consider this matrix which is of order 3 by 3, diagonal elements means if we consider a square matrix from which the first row first element, second row second element, third row third element, up to last row last element, those elements are called diagonal elements of the square matrix. So here for this example, the diagonal elements are first row first element, that is 1, second row second element, that is 5, third row third element, that is 9. 1, 5, 9 are diagonal elements of the matrix. If we take another example, so it is of order 2 by 2. So what are the diagonal elements here? The first row first element 7, second row second element, that is a 5. So these are the diagonal elements. So write down the definition: diagonal elements of the matrix. A matrix is a square matrix in which the first row first element, second row second element, third row third element, and so on up to last row last element. These elements are called diagonal elements, and a line which passing through these diagonal elements is called principal diagonal. So it is the principal diagonal because it passing through these points. These points means diagonal elements. So it is a principal diagonal of the matrix. So it is a principal diagonal of the matrix. So once again, definition of principal diagonal of the matrix. In a square matrix, the line which passing through diagonal elements is called principal diagonal of the matrix. Next one is diagonal matrix. Important one, diagonal matrix. For example, if we take this example which is of order 3 by 3, so matrix having 3 rows and 3 columns. Now what is the principal diagonal here? So principal diagonal must and should passes through diagonal elements. So these are the diagonal elements. The diagonal elements are 2, -2, 5. And the principal diagonal is 2, -2, 5. Now it is called, the matrix, whole matrix is called diagonal matrix because except principal diagonal all elements are zeros. Except principal diagonal elements, all elements are zeros. So it is called diagonal matrix. Once again, except the principal diagonal, all elements are zeros. Such matrix is known as diagonal matrix. So write down the definition. Diagonal matrix. Except the principal diagonal, if all the elements are zeros in a square matrix, then it is called diagonal matrix. So coming to another definition, triangular matrix. So here in this triangular matrix we have to consider two types of matrices. So that is upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix example is so if we consider this 3 by 3 matrix, here the principal diagonal is 1 5 2. Here the above the principal diagonal elements are non-zeros and below the principal diagonal elements are zeros. Such a type of matrix is called upper triangular matrix. So once again write down the definition. Upper triangular matrix. In a square matrix, if the principal diagonal above the elements are non-zeros, then it is called upper triangular matrix. Similarly, write down the definition for lower triangular matrix. If the principal diagonal elements below the elements are non-zeros, then it is called lower triangular matrix. So example, so it is also 3 by 3 matrix which having elements as real numbers, so it is known as real matrix, and principal diagonal elements are 2 4 7. If we observe this matrix clearly, the below the principal diagonal elements are non-zeros, above principal diagonal elements are zeros. Such type of matrix is known as lower triangular matrix. So once again, triangular matrix means we have to consider two types of matrices, that is upper triangular and lower triangular. Upper triangular means below the principal diagonal elements are zeros, above the principal diagonal elements are non-zeros, then it is called upper triangular. If below the principal diagonal elements are non-zeros and above the upper triangular matrix above the principal diagonal are zeros, then it is called lower triangular matrix. Scalar matrix. Example, consider this square matrix. It is a diagonal matrix Here in this diagonal matrix, the diagonal elements, the principal diagonal elements are equal. Principal diagonal elements are equal, so that the matrix is known as a scalar matrix. Simple definition: a diagonal matrix in which all diagonal elements are equal, then it is called scalar matrix. Once again, a diagonal matrix in which all principal diagonal elements are equal numbers, then it is called, or equal elements, then it is called scalar matrix. Another example, B matrix. So here also it is a diagonal matrix. The principal diagonal elements are equal numbers, that is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So it is called as a scalar matrix. Very good. Unit matrix. Or it is also known as identity matrix. So it is also known as identity matrix. Example, so it is a identity matrix because the principal diagonal elements are equal and equal to 1, so it is called identity matrix or unit matrix. Generally, identity matrix is denoted with the symbol capital letter of alphabet, that is I. So matrix symbol is here I. Now it is a square matrix of order 2 by 2, so it is I2. Similarly, I1, matrix having only one element, that is the element must and should be 1. I3, so matrix having 3 rows and 3 columns, it is a diagonal matrix and the principal diagonal elements are equal here, equal to 1, number 1. So it is called as a unit matrix or identity matrix. The unit matrix or identity matrix must and should have the principal diagonal elements as 1. If the principal diagonal elements are another numbers like 2, 3 or 4 etc., then it is known as a scalar matrix. Just we have seen the example for scalar matrix. If the principal diagonal elements are equal, then it is called scalar matrix. If the principal diagonal elements are must and should be 1, then it is known as identity matrix. The symbol of identity matrix is I, capital letter of alphabet, that is I. Now transpose of a matrix. Transpose. For example, matrix A, so what is the matrix order here? 2 rows and 3 columns, so the matrix order is 2 by 3. Now the transpose of the matrix symbol is A transpose or A dash. Symbol is A transpose. So generally we will use the symbol A transpose, A power T. which is obtained by just interchanging the rows and columns of the given matrix. So changing rows and columns. 2, 3, minus 2 considered as column. 5, 7, 4 considered as a second column. Now obtained this matrix which is of order 3 by 2. So it is known as a transpose of a matrix because we are interchanging the rows and columns. So definition. So write down the definition. On interchanging the rows and columns of the matrix of the given matrix, we will obtain the transpose of the matrix. On interchanging the rows and columns of the given matrix, we will get the transpose of the matrix. Suppose A is a matrix and whose transpose is denotion as A power T, capital letter T. Now coming to another definition, that is symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. A square matrix capital A is said to be symmetric if A transpose. If we compute transpose of the matrix A, we will get the result as the same matrix, that is capital A, then it is known as symmetric matrix. A transpose is A, then the square matrix capital A is called symmetric matrix. For example, A equal to matrix of so clearly it is a 3 by 3 matrix, it is a unit matrix, generally denotion as I3. Then what is the transpose of A, that is A transpose? So we will get the same matrix by interchanging rows and columns, so that the matrix A is obtained, A transpose is A, so A is called symmetric matrix. The identity matrix is the best example for symmetric matrix. Another example of the symmetric matrix. The matrix A is 1, 2, 2, 4. A transpose. So which is obtained by interchanging rows and columns. 1, 2, row elements are here written as column elements. 2, 4. Second row elements are written as here second column elements. So it is also 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix. But what is A transpose? Is A. So on interchanging the rows and columns of the matrix, we will get the transpose of the matrix. Write down the definition. A square matrix in which rows and columns are interchanged, we will get the transpose of the matrix. If the transpose of the given matrix result is given matrix, then it is called symmetric matrix. Another definition is, simple definition is, a square matrix capital A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equal to A, then it is called as symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric. A square matrix capital A is called skew symmetric if A transpose is minus A. If we consider the transpose of the given matrix, the result is additive inverse of the matrix A, then it is called skew symmetric. That is, if A transpose is minus A, then it is called A is called skew symmetric. For example, zero 2 minus 2 0. If we consider this square matrix which is of order 2 by 2, then whose transposition is A transpose. So A transpose is 0 minus 2 2 0. But taking minus as common, so we will get minus of matrix of 0 2 minus 2 0, so which is nothing but minus A. So here clearly we will have A transpose is minus A, so that capital A is called skew symmetric matrix. So write down the definition. A square matrix capital A is said to be skew symmetric. A square matrix capital A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. A power T is equal to minus A. Example. So write down the one of the example also. Now coming to another definition, that is orthogonal matrix. A matrix, a square matrix capital A is said to be orthogonal matrix if A into A transpose is equals to A transpose into A equal to I. So what is I here? Unit matrix or identity matrix. The product of two matrices, that is A and whose transpose, A transpose. If we consider this product, if we get the result as unit matrix, then the matrix capital A is called orthogonal matrix. So simple definition. The matrix capital A is called orthogonal matrix if A transpose equal to A transpose A equal to I, where A power T is the transpose of the matrix A and I is unit matrix or identity matrix. For example, A is cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta. Now consider A transpose, which is obtained by interchanging rows and columns. Cos theta minus sin theta, so writing the column elements as row elements. Sin theta, cos theta. So it is the transpose of the matrix. Now we will consider A transpose. A is cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta into cos theta minus sin theta, sin theta, cos theta. Now considering A transpose, matrix multiplication already we know. To multiply two matrices, the first matrix number of columns or must and should be equal to the second matrix the number of rows. If both are same, then only the matrix multiplication is possible. The first matrix, the number of columns must and should be equal to the second matrix, the number of rows must and should be equal, then only matrix multiplication is possible. Now multiplying like this, row with column, cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta, sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta, cos theta into minus sin theta, minus sin theta cos theta, sin theta into cos theta, plus sin theta cos theta, minus sin theta into cos theta, minus sin theta cos theta, plus cos theta into sin theta, cos theta sin theta, minus sin theta into minus sin theta, minus into minus, plus sin theta into sin theta is sin square theta, plus cos theta into cos theta is cos square theta. But what is the cos square theta plus sin square theta? 1. Negative sin theta cos theta plus positive sin theta cos theta get cancelled, 0. So here also these two terms are get cancelled because negative and positive get cancelled, similar terms. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So thus we will have a identity matrix of order 2. So here A transpose is equal to A transpose A is equal to the identity matrix I. So that the capital A matrix capital A is called orthogonal. So A is known as orthogonal matrix. So once again write down the definition for orthogonal matrix. A matrix, a square matrix capital A is said to be orthogonal if the product A transpose is equal to the product A transpose A is equal to I, where A transpose is transpose of the given matrix A and I is unit or identity matrix. Now idempotent matrix. A square matrix capital A is called idempotent. A square matrix capital A is called idempotent if A square is equal to A. So then it is called idempotent matrix. Similarly, we have another example, another definition. Nilpotent matrix. A matrix capital A is said to be nilpotent if there exists a positive number m such that A power m equal to O, matrix O. If there exists a positive integer small m such that A power m is O, then A is called nilpotent matrix. So next one is complex matrices. A matrix which having the elements as complex numbers, then it is called complex matrix. For example, if we consider 2 by 2 matrix, 2, I 2 plus I minus 3I. So here the 2 by 2 matrix which involving the complex numbers or imaginary numbers, those are I 2 plus I minus 3I. If at least one number of the complex is appearing in the matrix, then the matrix capital A is called complex matrix. If at least one number, complex number, is in the matrix, then it is called complex matrix. Okay. Conjugate of a matrix. If A is any complex matrix, then A bar is called conjugate matrix. For example, A is matrix of 2 plus I, 3I, 4 minus I, 2. So it is a 2 by 2 matrix. Now, whose conjugate of matrix is denoted with A bar. So to get A bar, we have to consider the conjugate of each element of the given matrix. The conjugation of 2 plus I is 2 minus I. The conjugation of 3I is minus 3I. The conjugate of 4 minus I is 4 plus I. The conjugate of 2 is 2 because it is real number. Just we have to consider the conjugations of complex numbers in the given complex matrix. So once again, the conjugate of a matrix. The conjugate of the matrix is denoted with A bar, which is obtained by taking the conjugate of each element of the complex matrix. Then it is called conjugate of the matrix. Next definition is a conjugate transpose of a matrix or transpose of conjugate matrix. Transpose of conjugate matrix. If we take the same example, the conjugate transpose of the matrix is denoted with A bar whole transpose. So here the example, A is a matrix, a square matrix which having the complex numbers, so it is a complex matrix. Now whose conjugate is A bar. Now transpose of a conjugate of matrix, that is just we have to interchange rows and columns of A bar. That is A bar whole transpose is 2 minus I, 4 plus I, negative 3I and 2. So it is the transpose of conjugate of a matrix. It is complex matrix and whose conjugate, and it will be the transpose of conjugate of a matrix. So this conjugate of transpose is also denoted with A bar whole transpose or A to the power of theta. Both are same. A power theta or A bar whole transpose. Just we have to consider A and we have to take the conjugation of A just by obtained by taking each element whose conjugation and whose transpose is A bar whole transpose, which is denoted with A power theta. So just write down the definition: transpose of a conjugate of a matrix. The conjugate of a matrix is A bar, then whose transpose is called transpose of conjugation of a matrix. Suppose A is any matrix, then whose conjugation is A bar and whose transpose is conjugation of a matrix, which is denoted with the transpose of conjugation of matrix is denoted with A power theta. That is, A power theta is A bar whole transpose. So A power theta is A bar whole transpose. Next, coming to Hermitian matrix. Hermitian matrix. A square matrix capital A is said to be Hermitian if A power theta is A bar whole transpose is equal to A. That is, A power theta is A, then the square matrix capital A is called Hermitian matrix. For example, the example is 3, 1 plus 2i, 1 minus 2i, 4. So it is A. First we have to consider the conjugation of the matrix, that is A bar. So A bar is just by taking the conjugations of each element of the given matrix. 3 conjugation is 3 because it is a real number. 1 plus 2i conjugation is 1 minus 2i. That is 1 plus 2i whole bar, 1 minus 2i. 1 minus 2i conjugation is 1 plus 2i. 4 conjugation is 4. Now we have to consider A bar whole transpose. So just taking the transposition for A bar. So we will get the matrix as 3, 1 minus 2i, 3, 1 plus 2i, 1 minus 2i, 4. So it is the A bar whole transpose which is obtained by interchanging rows and columns of A bar. But if we observe this, so this is the matrix which is nothing but capital A, that is given matrix. So we are considering A bar whole transpose, but we are getting the result as A. But A bar whole transpose is denoted with A power theta. So thus we will have A power theta is A, so that the square matrix capital A is called Hermitian matrix. So it is look like a symmetric matrix in real matrices. In real number matrices, if A transpose is A, then A is called symmetric matrix. Like that, in complex matrices, if A power theta is A, then A is called Hermitian matrix. In real matrices, we will have skew Hermitian matrix. So that is A bar whole transpose is minus A. But here in complex matrices, we will have skew Hermitian matrix. So next definition is skew Hermitian matrix. So skew Hermitian matrix. So what is the definition here? A square matrix capital A is said to be skew Hermitian if A power theta is A bar whole transpose which is equal to minus A. Then it is called skew Hermitian. For example, 2i 0 0 3i. Now a bar is the conjugation of a. So 2i conjugation is minus 2i, 0 conjugation 0, 0 conjugation 0, 3i conjugation is minus 3i. Now taking the transpose of a bar, so that is a bar whole transpose, but a bar whole transpose is nothing but a power theta. So what is mean by a power theta? A power theta is known as the transpose of conjugation of the matrix. So that is 2i minus 2i 0 0 minus 3i. Now taking minus as a common, so we will get 2i 0 0 3i, so which is nothing but the given matrix A. Thus if we consider a power theta, the result is negative the given matrix A, then the given square matrix A is called skew Hermitian matrix. So if a power theta is a minus a, then A is called skew Hermitian matrix. So once again write down the definition. A square matrix capital A is said to be skew Hermitian if a power theta is minus a, where a power theta means the transpose of conjugation of a matrix, that is a bar whole transpose. So it is an example. The matrix A is a 2 by 2 matrix here, 2i 0 0 3i, whose bar, that means conjugation, and transpose taking the transpose, that means interchanging rows and columns. Taking the minus as common, the result is a negative a. So a power theta is a minus a, so that a is called skew Hermitian matrix. So once again, skew Hermitian matrix means a square matrix capital A is called skew Hermitian if a power theta is a bar whole transpose is minus a, then A is called skew Hermitian matrix. So these are the definitions of matrices, different types of matrices with suitable examples. In next class we will going to discuss with other topic of matrix. Thank you.